Why is copyright important? According to the United States Constitution, in Article 1, Section 8, the purpose of copyright is to promote the progress of science and useful arts by securing for limited times to authors and inventors the exclusive rights to their respective writings and discoveries. My partner and I agree with our founding fathers when they say that copyright is an important tool to the progression of our artistic and scientific fields. Lucas Hildebrand sums this up in his book Inherent Vice when he says that copyrights and patents don't simply exist to enrich their authors and inventors. Rather, the idea is to allow these people to have exclusive rights to created works for limited times only insofar as this is necessary, to promote the progress of science and useful arts. With this being said, my partner and I will spend some time talking about and showing examples of what can be copyrighted, what rights the copyright owners have, and how the public domain fits in.
Here is what is protected by copyright. An example of this for movies could be Furious 7, which came out this past spring under Universal Pictures. An example from the music industry would be Dr. Dre's single I Need a Doctor featuring Eminem and Skylar Grey, released in 2011 through Aftermath Entertainment. Each copyright owner has 5 exclusive rights. Using the I Need a Doctor song as an example of this, Dr. Dre has the rights to reproduce, meaning that he can recreate or copy the song, perform, being able to perform the song in public places, display, allowing him to display his work for advertisement, derivatives, meaning having the right to remix or build something from his own work, and distribute, having the right to sell copies of his work.
Going back to the original intent of copyright, when Congress passed the Copyright Act of 1790, a copyright was supposed to last for only 14 years, and it could also be renewed for another 14 years before the copyrighted piece went into public domain. The Founding Fathers decided this because they wanted other aspiring author or artists to be able to find inspiration to work on their own projects. Some examples of public domain work that has influenced other people's work include Shakespeare's Hamlet, Macbeth, and probably the most popular, Romeo and Juliet. Another example could be Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice. In fact, this book has had 13 movie adaptations and also a loosely based book entitled Pride and Prejudice and Zombies that has its own movie coming out in 2016.
In conclusion, modern society has distorted the original content of copyright. The length of copyrights went from the maximum of 28 years to now life plus 70 years. My partner and I both agree that since copyright is mostly about making money nowadays, there is now less resources for people to learn from in the public domain. I personally agree with filmmaker Kirby Ferguson when he said creation requires influence. So without the extensive public domain, there's a chance we may lose our creative influence.